But now, Ash, let's also talk about Ash. Could you please inform us on Prometheus?
Prometheus.
The
prequel that we all needed.
Is it a prequel? Because I felt that it was.
It was. It was definitely wasn't Alien 5 because Alien 5 would have been horrible.
Well, not necessarily.
Going with the last.
Alien 4 was.
Oh,
that was.
I don't know.
That was an abortion.
I'm
sorry.
It's a lovely way to,
Folks,
to describe
we apologise for that.
I think you're right.
What you mean is it was an abomination.
It
was.
That
what
it was really.
Yeah.
Wait.
No,
was this the one?
I have
was that the one with Winona Ryder and?
Yeah, and hey.
Winona was doing
Ron
so
Perlman.
well until then.
Any film with Ron Perlman gets a free pass.
Well, look, any film that had Winona Ryder up to that point, it was always dark and interesting and clever, and then something happened with that movie, and like Heathers, brilliant movie.
Are we talking about Alien 4?
Yeah.
Beetlejuice.
Brilliant movie. Oh, we need to talk about that one day. Okay, give it up.
Anyway. You said I was going to talk too much.
Well, we all know that I always talk too much.
I have a certain amount of affection for Alien Resurrection.
Really?
I do. I have to say.
Ash
is looking at me like he wants to kill me.
It does have moments that are like you don't want to hurt someone when you watch it, but yes.
Oh, really? Wow. People get very passionate about these, don't they? And
I didn't get.
Because I actually quite enjoyed Alien vs Predator.
I watched the first one.
Predator 2. Is that a good thing? Are we fist pumping? Yeah. We're okay with that?
I didn't watch the second one. The first one was funny.
Building bridges.
Okay.
Repaired.
Can I just come down like a thunderbolt
and say
I've not seen Alien vs Predator 1 or 2 at all?
Well, let's talk about Prometheus because Prometheus.
Right.
Prometheus.
Oh, Pete, come on.
For a lot of people, didn't meet expectations.
Prometheus.
Okay. Yes, it was the prequel that we all needed.
Yes.
Definitely wasn't Alien 5, and it's it answered some questions, left a few that were unanswered, and
which is it needed to because it's a trilogy.
It didn't jigsaw into Alien.
It wasn't supposed to.
And I had a very big problem with
the whole
jigsaw effect. But then I realised, okay, Prometheus has another one coming and possibly...
2 more. No, it's a trilogy.
Is that officially...
That's official. It's a trilogy.
Right.
Yeah, if it does well, there'll definitely be a second one.
Well, there's room for other stories to be told.
This thing was successful. Look, if Phantom Menace could be successful...
Now, we're not going to go down that path, are we, again?
We can't. We don't have enough
time. We don't have time.
There's not enough time in a universe. Alright, and we don't want to get upset. You talk about getting upset.
Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith are really good if you're watching them with a 5-year-old.
Connie Valentina. I am shocked and appalled.
On a high chair.
And a 7-year-old as well. My kids love them. And fine.
Yeah.
I do.
Great.
I am very forgiving.
Back we go.
Our friend Chris will tell you I'm very forgiving of certain things in films. And I'll just shout out to Chris.
But what did you think of Prometheus? Was it good enough? There was so much hype.
Like the Goonies.
And I
was it good enough?
The trailers gave too much away for me.
That was the only thing.
I think the trailer almost purported to make it out look like another Alien film, and people were expecting, chest bursters and all the other stuff from the word go, and then there was like this, from the director of Blade Runner, there was
from the word go, it's quite different. And you know what? That's what I liked about it.
Me too.
Because if I sat in the cinema for 2 hours and saw more alien action and face hugging and chest bursting and all that and that kind of very cold, almost absurdist kind of vibe that the earlier alien films have. What I got was something that was satisfying in a very different way. It was almost as if Ridley Scott was reaching for sort of 2001: A Space Odyssey kind of territory. There was, if we go and look at the origins of life, and if we ask big questions, and if we deal, and okay, I will concede that the problem is it's trying to balance that with some of the alien moments.
Do you think
they don't always hold the balance very well?
Do you think
that Ridley Scott? They really did.
But I liked it. No, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great.
Do you think that Ridley Scott really was looking for his 2001?
Okay, not literally,
but
I do.
That was a really dull movie.
Hey, look, I'll put up with a lot of things.
It's dull.
I'll put up with a lot of things, guys.
Dull. I have tried
will
to
not
watch it
sit
through
here
now,
and
like,
listen to people badmouth 2001.
I've slept through it twice.
Oh, come on! Space Odyssey, Stanley Kubrick.
Come on. Yes, please. The most overrated director ever to be named. Can we please get off
The
him?
most overrated director ever to be named? That's a big call.
Ridley Scott, I love you. I love Ridley
2001:
Scott.
Space Odyssey,
No,
a great
just
movie.
really, Prometheus really came up.
even like
trumps.
2010.
I thought,
Can't wait to
The year
see
we make
his
contact.
Blade Runner sequel.
Oh, that's harsh. Look, what I was getting at though was, ignoring the 2001 reference, it gave me a different feeling about that universe, and I kind of like that. I like to be challenged and to feel different
and the
things
Journey
that I
of
was
Man,
not
the feel of
expecting to
Journey
feel.
of Man in the beginning was
I'm
just
sorry.
The thing that blew me away was the sound, was the score, the soundtrack. That music, all of a sudden we have this epic, swelling
It was
music.
epic.
And
It's a Journey of Man.
And
quote me one other musical phrase from any other Alien film. You can't. It's just all ripped off of 2001: A Space Odyssey, which I'm sorry, but it is.
what's inside of Purvis?
The only
One of the
thing
tracks
that was
from Alien
memorable
Resurrection, the
about
soundtrack.
that movie was that soundtrack.
I need to see that again.
Nothing else. It's so boring.
But there-
I wanted to blow
Anyway,
my
we're talking about.
brains
We're
out.
speaking about Prometheus. It was. I enjoyed it. I thought it was really interesting and you know, well acted,
Two
well
thumbs up
directed.
for me.
Two
And-
thumbs up. What about yourself?
Come on,
That
Ash,
many thumbs
tell
up,
us.
but
That
for,
many
for
thumbs
me, for me, there was just such an enormous sense of dread through the whole film, and even the bits of comedy were just like,
It was heavy, wasn't it? It
Yes.
did have a heavy tone.
But it was supposed to.
Yeah,
But
it was
for
also
me,
uplifting at times.
For me, its script let it down. I think if he had a couple of script doctors on there, he could have tightened it, and it would have been the film that people wouldn't be complaining about at the moment. Now, you're always going to have people complain
People are always
about
gonna complain.
hold on,
Exactly.
about someone who's made Alien, who's made Blade Runner.
Yeah.
Irrespective of how Blade Runner shapes up at the moment, and I'm sorry, but it doesn't.
It doesn't. Try to sit through it again. I dare you.
What
I
is
double
wrong?
dare you.
Excuse me, what is
Anyway.
wrong with you people? Blade Runner
It really
Walking
is.
Dead 100.
and Earth 2. Just for the record,
I think a lot of people are going to be tuning out because we bagged 2001 and
I
Blade
love,
Runner.
no,
Good.
we didn't.
Good.
I
No,
love
no.
2000 and I love Blade Runner, and it hasn't dated at all. You
Blade
can
Runner.
Totally what? Thank you. Bridges.
Blade
Just
Runner.
pay
Blade Runner.
attention
Blade
to the
Runner.
two people in the middle of the couch.
All right, so okay, all right, so look, Prometheus gets about 3.5 thumbs up. Oh no, 7.
3.5.
thumbs
No,
up.
Pseudopodia.
seriously,
I'll give it
3.5,
1.
10
I
to
give
I'll give
it
it
full
1.
marks. I give it totally full
I'll give it
marks.
1.
Marks?
I absolutely
I give it
don't-
4 out of 5. I give it 4 out of 5.
Okay, I give it.
The world's
I give it
stupidest,
5.
the world's stupidest biologist and the world's angriest geologist are in it.
And they get stuck
me
in
just
a,
leave
in a
it at
place
that.
overnight.
There was
Do you know
one
what?
moment where I went, "Really? You're going to do that? Really?"
Actually, I will give it
Really?
away. Take away like
That's
a
okay.
quarter of a star. The girl, who's the girl that's the lead?
Hold on a minute.
Apache,
She's all right.
No. She's fabulous.
Charlie
Just-
Theron.
Just the
the other one,
plastic
the-
surgery. I couldn't deal with it.
Well, it's the
I was
future.
focusing
Everybody gets
on her
plastic surgery in the future.
and- Why? She's
They're
a beautiful
real.
woman.
They're real people. It gives
Don't do that
reality.
to yourselves.
They go to a place, then they come back to the ship. Then they go back to the place, they go back to the ship. Then they go to the same
What
place
does
again.
that mean?
Is that the film? Really?
No, Peter, it's not
One
the film.
thumb up.
but
One
that's
thumb up.
Somebody.
The other thumb.
opposed to what?
The other thumb doesn't know. It's going from.
Just staying on
That's
the
like the
ship.
Pirates of the Caribbean argument. They're on the boat, then they're on the island, then they go on the boat, then they're on the other. It's the Pirates
At
of the
least they
Caribbean.
moved around.
Pirates of
In,
the
normal, in
Caribbean
the
film.
other alien movies, they pretty much stay on the ship.
Good. Good scripting.
I perhaps would have liked more Space Marines in it, but
I don't need
More
Space Marines.
Colonial
Aliens
Marines.
the better film over Alien is the better film over Aliens.
oh, I don't know.
No.
Different genre.
No.
Different genre. Different
Yes,
feeling.
one's a science fiction film with horror elements.
No,
the other
no.
one's a horror film with science fiction elements.
One is a thriller. One's a psychological thriller. The other is a post-Vietnam combat film.
Yep,
Yep,
it is.
yep. And I prefer the psychological
Yeah, yeah.
horror.
Well, we're you know, we're
Okay.
Tim's nodding.
Done.
That's good.
Done.
Okay,
Alright,
move on.
Move along.